Hey, what's up, everybody? Funny thing happened to me the other day, or more like a week ago, actually, because I'm way behind on everything. But it's not for you to worry about. But I was talking to someone about some audio stuff, and they were talking about how they got complete and they liked all the plugins and everything. But when I got to Reaktor, I was like, "Oh, you use Reaktor?" And they were like, "No, bro, I don't mess with that." Like it sounded like almost like they'd been, offered hard drugs or something. They're like, "Oh, I don't mess with that." And I kind of thought back. And when I first started using Reaktor, before the first time I opened it, I kind of had this idea that this would be like something that took a lot of work to get anything out of, or you would need to know how to program things or at least patch things together. And the truth is that you do not, I'm going to repeat that, you do not need to know how to do anything to enjoy Reaktor. Now, just a quick of what Reaktor is, in case anybody doesn't already kind of know. It's a plugin that pretty much is in itself a small environment for creating synthesizers, samplers, effects, sequencers, audio tools, and all that kind of stuff. So first thing I'm going to do is going to pop open a project that I had, which is entirely empty, just to show you literally how easy it is to use Reaktor. Right, so here we are right here. So see there's nothing in there, so just bam. You go right over here. Let's say I'm just going to open 4 reactors just to match the I made a project just to show you some stuff you can make with it. And let's see here. Open it up. Look for reactors next. Bam. And just give it a second to open up and everything. So bam. Right, so I got 4 empty. You can see right there, it starts off just empty. So I'm going to go to my first track. And what kind of plugin am I going to open? Or actually, what kind of ensemble, just to use the proper Reaktor terminology. All right, if you go to here, you have all the factory ones. And I know if you're new to Reaktor, it comes with hundreds of synthesizer samplers, effects, all that kind of. It comes with hundreds of them, but there's in the user library there are thousands, and there are like some pretty amazing ones. It's definitely worth checking out. I always said that if I had to pick one thing to bring with me to a desert island to make music with, it would probably be Reaktor, because you could do pretty much anything with it. But all right, so the first one I'm gonna open is Polyplex, and the short on this, it's like a drum layering kind of program, pretty much. I got a couple things there, right? So you can see the hits are, I don't know, outside of Reaktor, I've never seen a tool quite like this for layering things. You can layer things, have things going forward, reverse, etc., etc. But I know that's a subject for another video. But anyway, as you could see, there was no patching, no programming, no nothing. I just opened it up and bam, it's ready to make beats with. I'm gonna open another one. And I think in the other project I also used another one. These are the big commercial factory ones that come with it. Razor, pretty cool synthesizer. Cool vocoder too in Razor, in case you don't know. But I open it up inside Reaktor, which is already open, and then it's ready to go. Make sounds, no patching, no nothing required. So if you know nothing, it's perfect. But all right, let's open another one. What did I have open? And the other one I had Steam Pipe. Now you do, because it's just gotta kind of take a look at here. It's gonna be in the Reaktor factory library. Open that. Ask yourself, what is, and these are just some of the things. You got effects, groove boxes, samplers, sequence synthesizers, sequencers, sound generators, etc. We're looking for a synth that is called Steam Pipe, and there it is. As far as flute sound, this one's pretty cool because it's a physical model of air getting blown across a pipe. So when you hit a note, once again, notice it opened up right away. No programming, no patching, no nothing. I'm going to be tweaking the mod wheel here, and as you go up the mod wheel, you get from underblow to regular, and then pass. Kind of like overblown harmonic kind of sounds, which are super cool. And the other one that I used was green matrix. It's one of the older ones. This came with like Reaktor since 2000 or something, maybe more. And so once again, just works right out of the box. And each of them has a certain character, but just for, you know, as far as in the Reaktor synthesizers factory library, this is all the stuff you have. Tons of them over here. And some of them are tutorial ensembles. It's probably the coolest thing that if you care to go any further with Reaktor, you can. There's a system of blocks, which are kind of like big pieces that that are like modular synthesis and whatnot, that you can do a ton of really cool stuff with. People have user racks that they make. People have user blocks that they program. All sorts of cool stuff. So anyway, that's enough of this one. I'm going to open up the project that I made. And it was done using 4 instances of Reaktor, just using the exact same stuff that I just showed you. I'll take you through what each thing does. All right, on track 1, we got Polyplex, and it's doing, let's see. I'm going to solo this for now. And you're going to hear it coming in momentarily. That's the first track. Second track is, I forget which one it is. Let me see. Actually, we just take a look. Bam. It's the Razor track. Take a listen. And like I said, that's nothing really special about this track, but just want to throw it together just to show you some stuff. This was the Green Matrix one. And you know what? I actually used one more thing on there, as I mentioned. Molecular. It's like a little, kind of like a modular effects system, which mostly weird effects or interesting effects. They could be manipulated over here. A lot of cool stuff you can do with them. And the last track, let's see, what was it? I think it was the steam pipe one. Let's take a look. And it was. And those are the 4 tracks that I used for this. Now I'm just going to let the track play through. You can check it out if you want to. And see how they all different parts come in and out. But anyway, if there's one takeaway, you got is do not fear Reaktor. You have to know nothing to be able to use it. It's pretty easy to use. Now it's as deep as you want it to be. There's layers like, you know, just using the ensembles. There's layers like taking different instruments and patching those together. There is the blocks system, whether it be using somebody else's pre-made racks or messing with them yourself. And then there's even deeper stuff if you care to really like it, you know, get into the programming of it and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now and pop this track on.